friends, Nicole here with Loop and Loom Studios, and today I am teaching the backwards loop cast on method. I have been knitting since 2011, pretty much every day, and I have used this cast on method for almost everything I've ever done. Let's move over to my desk where I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about and exactly how easy this cast on method is. For this video, I am using some gray worsted weight acrylic, the same yarn we used in the slipknot video. So I have this acrylic. I'm also working with some Clover US size 10 or 6mm needles. I think as a beginner, it's easy to start with bigger needles, like a size 5 or 6, while your hand's getting used to making all of these new kinds of movements. So we're going to start again by making a slip knot. And if you want a slower version of this, again, click on that link to my other video. So I have the tail end closer to my pinky, the working end, which just means the end connected to the yarn, is off to the left. So the yarn is just draped over my hand. Again, the end closer to my pinky. I'm going to bend these fingers down to hold the yarn in place a little bit. With my left hand, I'm wrapping this around, poking the working yarn up and pulling through. Now this slip knot, we can change the size of it if needed, but I am going to slide that on the needle. I'm actually going to make sure that the tail is in the back. I'm going to tighten it up, not too tight. If it's too tight, it's going to be really hard to knit. This slip knot is our first stitch, so I am going to cast on 20 stitches, and I'll show you exactly how. So I'm going to pull some yarn out from the skein, so I have some more to work with. I'm going to bring this closer to the end of the needle, and to make a backwards loop, I tend to put the yarn between my fingers, turn around, I have a loop. So created a loop, and then I'm putting what was the bottom side onto the needle and pulling through. That's 2, 3, 4, so out, around, flip it around and put it on. So out, around, and it's the bottom side of this that's getting slid on. So loop. So that's where the backwards comes in. So we're looking at the front side of the loop. The back for the backwards loop is what is joining the stitches already on the needle. Sometimes it sticks a little bit, and that's okay. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll do 11 more. I think it's important to get started with this cast on method rather than trying to learn a long tail cast on method or something more complicated, because I really want you to focus on getting better at making the stitches themselves. And 20. There we have it. The backwards loop cast on. That is all you need to know. Starting with the slip knot. I'm going to make the tail end in the back. Pull it so it's snug but not too tight. And I'm going to speed through this one since I gave the directions before. So we have 1. I'm going to cast on a total of 20 stitches. 20 stitches ready to be knit. Join me in the next video in this series where we talk about how to make a garter stitch, which is a fancy word for knitting every stitch. Can't wait to see you then. Thanks so much for joining me when we learned how to make the backwards loop cast on. Margie here was making a bit of a ruckus in the background, not sure if you heard her or not, but I figured it was worth an introduction because she'll probably be lurking in the back of quite a few videos. Leave a comment below, let me know if you think Margie's cute or an evil goblin. Let me know what you want to learn next. Let me know what you had for breakfast. I'm excited to get to know you better. Until next time, happy stitching. Margie says good luck. You got this. They're very loud and stalking me. It's not even their dinner time.